For a long time, India has been associated with mysticism, spirituality, tolerance, equality, hospitality, freedom, democracy, secularism, religious diversity, cultural diversity, linguistic diversity, etc. But unfortunately, during the last 5 years, the present government in India is systematically and deliberately destroying the age-old diversity, values, principles, and lifestyles of the people of India. The present government of India has already systematically and very subtly destroyed many of the foundations and principles of being the unique India. The Indian subcontinent is being polarized on the basis of religion. Intolerance is very widespread, deviated from fundamental secular principles, deliberately destroyed the democratic structures and controls the entire administrative system. Lots of violence against women, children, farmers, and the less privileged people on the basis of the caste system. Freedom is robbed from the citizens, and uniformity based on Hindu religion is imposed on the whole country. Where there had been diversity, now they want only uniformity. Economy is in a very bad shape, and there is no development and prevalence of high level of unemployment. There is widespread unrest in India because of the policies, practices, and imposition of new laws and guidelines. Specifically, the intellectuals and educational institutions are violently targeted. While there is widespread agitation in India against many of the imposed Hindu fundamentalist and narrow view of India, and thus hopefully to bring back the peaceful and free India. I would also request the members of the Dominican family all over the world to pray particularly for peace in India and to get back to the age-old Indianness of living with unity in diversity, expressions of tolerance, and experiencing high level of freedom. My gratitude to the Dominican family all over the world for the special prayer services as well as deep awareness programs in different places. The best pastoral experience has been collaboration of the Dominican family in the area of formation and mutual support in the ministry. The Dominican presence in India is very small, and so every year or every 2 years the members of the Dominican family would come together for different levels of formation program as well as planning for collaborative pastoral activities. I had been a resource person or an animator during some of those gatherings. This has always enriched me to learn from others and to be more and more aware of the richness, resourcefulness, and depth of being a Dominican. Along with the Dominican laity of different places, I have had the preaching ministry and outreach program, which had immense and fulfilling pastoral experiences for me. The labyrinth was very creative in nature, and the visitors to the Basilica of Santa Sabina in Rome were surprised by the labyrinth made out of candles. The curiosity made many of them to find their way through the labyrinth and to make a prayer for peace in India. Many more people came after the first weekend, and also many more made their way through the labyrinth and prayed for peace in India. The children enjoyed the most, and the young people felt the need to participate in their prayer exercise for peace through the medium of labyrinth. I would like to thank the brothers Arnold Elaine, the prior of the community, Deep Mike, Wagner Philip, Abanto Javier, and the entire Santa Sabina community for their participation, encouragement, and support for this prayerful venture. My gratitude to all the Dominicans all over the world, and in particular to the Santa Sabina community for praying for peace during the Holy Mass as well as during the evening prayer. The members of the Dominican family in India regularly interact with one another as there is great collaboration, sharing, and participative ministry. Presently, we have in India only 3 branches of the Dominican family, and hopefully in the near future, other branches would also come to be. Certainly, there is a bright future for the Dominican family as in a few more places, the communities of Dominican laity are being established and would be animated by different branches of the Dominican family.